Hello everyone, LRon here with part 38 of my Minecraft 123. So we picked up our glowstone and now we're going to make our way over down to the opening. It's a little too much of a fall for me, so I'm going to look for a little safer fall. Alright, this should be good over here. Alright, yeah, this is good. So now we're going to place our next nether portal pretty much right here. And Pigman staring me down. Of course, we don't really care. And so let's jump up here so we can get the third piece without missing. I'll put this piece back. And make this, and then probably shouldn't have done that. But actually, no, that worked out fine. Alright, so slide them up and roll out. And see where she goes. And so now we're here. It's like, ugh. More grasslands and hills and mountains. Same crap that I've been getting repeatedly. Not cool. When I turn around, desert and a village. Alright, so our luck has changed indeed. So villages provide interesting little luxuries. In my version, it's just the fact that someone was kind enough to build a little city for us, and we don't have to worry about it. And there's these little douchebag monks with big noses. And for some reason it's really dark in here, even though there is a torch. And it's almost like their torches don't work. And the sun's setting, so I really should be leaving, but I'm going to stick around, steal their crops. That guy almost looks like he's wearing body armor. It's like, look at how big those noses are. And I do still have my hoe here, so let's reap their crops. And I don't think I even planted back. Eventually I probably will, but that's not going to happen right away. And so, yeah, the moon's coming up and I'm still just exploring, and I don't get why these lights don't work. But in any case, go then mine some sand and intend to call it a day at that. But then the baddies come. And that, of course, causes some problems, and I feel compelled to help fix the situation, even though it just ends up making matters worse. Alright. So, now I'm done spying on these guys, and I can go and mine out a section of sand, because we need sand for glass and all that good stuff. Yeah, probably could wait till morning, but I'm too lazy to go over to my bed. They don't have a bed here, and I don't really have the wool on hand to just go out and make beds willy-nilly. And I don't really have the space, so I really should be leaving, but I'll end up overstaying my welcome and trying to help defend the place against the horde, because I hear the knocking. And of course that makes me feel compelled to help defend these defenseless pricks, which is a terrible idea given the fact that this is Creeper Central. And I want to say that the desert has a really high spawn rate. And it could also just be that the desert is flatter, so they've got more straight lines. And ooh, one of those things, music discs or something along those lines. Those are super rare. I think that's the first one I've ever seen drop. So at this point I feel like I need to make myself a chest. Because I want to keep the stuff in my inventory and I want to keep the stuff that's not in my inventory. And the only way to do both is to make myself a chest. And I need to make myself a workbench to make a chest. And I don't know why I dropped the obsidian to do all that. Kind of a bonehead move. But, and, okay, good. That time I dropped the wood. Okay, yeah, wood's renewable. I really should have just dropped the brimstone, because brimstone's pretty much as plentiful as cobblestone. If not more. Alright, so let's dump some more. Because we'll come back to this place later. We've got a nice little portal that'll take us back. And watch out for cactus. They do actually hurt you, as we've just pointed out. And yeah, I overstayed my welcome. Yeah, I should be leaving, but I decide it's my duty to try to help the situation even more. And so I decide to light up the perimeter of the city. Kind of a big mistake because things are under control right now, so I'm just letting the monsters spawn. And I want to say there's a policy that monsters don't spawn if you're not close by. So these villagers are really the safest in the world when I'm not here, if things work out the way I think they do. That's pretty much how Terraria works, except for maybe the goblin invasions and the like. It's probably the only exception to the rule. And more creepers. This is really not looking good. I'm going to pretty much destroy this entire place if I stay too long. Maybe one day when I breed cats, I'll figure out a way to get them over here. I don't think they'll follow me into the nether, which is kind of a problem. And yeah, you have a point, Heckler. I think that's the last one, but there might be one more. I'm kind of losing track. And I want all those loots and creeper in there. How did he get there? Alright, let's put a brimstone here. Alright, so at least now the place is kind of adequately lit. And here's our chest, so let's dump some more junk. And we don't need 3 water buckets. I don't know why I brought 3. I think I was intending to do some farming, but then changed my mind. I'm extremely absent-minded, in case you haven't noticed. I'm very forgetful. It's the dementia eating my brain out from the inside out. I think we've had that conversation before. Anywho, let's eat a couple slices of bacon and be done with that. Now I'm looking for the junk. There it is, and another creeper. Alright, that time it does not blow up. Let's deal with that guy. Alright. So now, I hope that at this point I'm gonna just leave. I gotta realize that I need to cut my losses here. And it would be easier to repair the damages that have been done later. Like, when the sun's out later. And not in this cohort, at least. I do come back to get my stuff and kind of start making ground zero for, my first creative structure, but I don't even lay any foundation. I just basically level out a nice little hilltop. Alright, so now we are going to make the long run back. Eventually we could put some like minecarts in here and make it so we could really zip through, but we're not quite at that stage yet. If I was clever, I would steal some from that abandoned mine, but I haven't gotten that clever yet. That'll be it for this video. I'll see you next video.